Hi everyone, this is Dr. Weideman, and I'm going to be your instructor for your MGF1107 class for this spring semester. So I thought I'd take a few minutes and introduce you to our My Courses course and also to the My Math Lab course. So this is the course homepage, which is where you'll land each time you come into the course. On the left-hand side, there'll always be a news item either telling you reminders of what's coming up due or what we worked on this week. You'll also have the calendar items. All the due dates have been loaded into the calendar, so all the assignment due dates will be shown here in addition to being shown for those assignments in My Math Lab in the My Math Lab calendar. From the top toolbar, we're going to go ahead and click on Course Content. And I want to point out here that at the top of the course content, you have a copy of the syllabus, but I'm going to urge you to go to the Begin Here module. And this module has a lot of important information to help you get started in the course. And it includes a sub-module here that includes, the syllabus addendum link, the weekly schedule. I'm going to suggest that you print out this weekly schedule. It shows all of the assignments in the course along with their location, and then there are also their due dates. And you also have here the required syllabus quiz that you need to score 100% on in order to unlock the unit modules. And my demonstration student here has already submitted her syllabus quiz. But once you do that, you'll be able to see the Unit 1, Unit 2 modules, and also the module that includes honor lock information. Also in Begin Here, you've got materials to help you get started in the course. There's a checklist that you might find helpful that you can check off the different items that you want to look at to get started in the course. This Welcome to MGF1107, you're listening to the message. There's also a handout linked here, and then a link to my faculty page that shows my office hours, office location, things like that. And then let's go ahead and take a look on the toolbar. Also on the table of contents, you have Ask a Question forum, which is where you can post questions to students in the class, and it also has information on contacting the SBC Help Desk and also Pearson MyLabs. And analysis of test answers. After each test, I'll post an analysis of questions that seem to be missed by a number of students, and you might find that helpful when you're studying for your proctored exams. Let's take a look at one of the modules. They're all set up in the same fashion. So the first one is called Historical Aspects of Mathematics. That's the first unit that we'll study in the course. And first you'll have an introduction that will list the materials covered, the essential questions, the assignment checklist, things like that. So you might find that helpful to take a look at. And then you also have here section notes. I've written up section notes, detailed notes that are taken from the ebook, and you might find these helpful to take a look at before you work on the homework. I've also recorded lecture videos that are posted in YouTube. You can take a look at those. Here's the My Math Lab assignments, which list the My Math Lab assignments for this unit, the videos to watch in My Math Lab, the ebook pages to read, the homework, and then the unit test. And then you've got worked example videos, which are also YouTube videos that I've created that you can take a look at, and it works problems from each of the sections that we cover in the unit. And then you have a discussion topic in each unit module. Oh, I forgot to point out, in Begin Here, you also have your first discussion topic, which is your class introduction. So you want to make sure that you go ahead and post to that first discussion topic. After the first discussion topic, you have to post first before you'll see the other students' postings. For the class intro, that's not necessary. All right, and then let's take a look at the course calendar. I mentioned before that the due dates have been posted in the calendar for you, so you might find that helpful. They're all listed here. Let's see, and I also wanted to point out on the top toolbar is where you get to the honor lock option, which is how you'll be taking your proctored exams, and you must submit the honor lock sample test before you'll have access to the proctored exam. So you want to make sure you do that fairly early in the course so that you know that you understand how the honor lock system works. And you do have a module here on your table of contents called Honor Lock Information, which talks about the proctored exams, and there's a link here to talk about taking tests with Honor Lock. And the last item in here is a little short video that shows you what happens when you take a My Math Lab exam using Honor Lock. It's a little bit different than taking other exams that are in my courses with Honor Lock. When your exam is in My Math Lab, there's a little bit extra step there where Honor Lock puts the password in for you. So you want to take a look at that video. So going back to the course homepage, so to get registered in our My My Math Lab course, you're going to look all the way on the left-hand side, all the way down below this introduction news item to what we call the Pearson widget. And you click on that link right there, and it'll take you out. The very first time, it's going to take you first to, you have to accept their agreement. And then you're going to see a page. Let me see if I've got it opened up here. That is going to ask you to sign in with your existing Pearson account. So if you already use Pearson, you want to sign in with your username and password. And it also has a link to help you find it if you forget your username or password. If you've never used Pearson, you can create an account. After you get through this step here, then you're going to see a screen like this. And you have three options here. If you've already purchased your access code, your kit from the bookstore, you can click on this access code link and it'll open up a window and you put in all the letters that come in that access kit. You can also purchase the access kit here, or if you're waiting for financial aid, you can create a temporary account that will be good for 14 days without paying. You'll get an email from Pearson close to the end of that 14-day period reminding you, and I'll also remind you when I notice if you've expired, your registration expired, that you need to purchase the code so that you can reactivate your account. So let's go ahead and take a look at, and I'm going to suggest that when you do click on that Pearson widget, you use this orange bar up here because it'll take you to the entire My Math Lab course, not just pieces of it, but the whole course. The first screen you're going to see is the calendar, and you can adjust this to the size that you want. And again, it will show you here your assignments that are due. For instance, you've got your first My Math Lab assignment due on January 18th. If you did purchase an Access combo card that I understand the bookstore sells that gives you a prepaid textbook, you want to click this link here and it'll have instructions on, it'll know that you purchased that once you've gotten registered, and it'll get your address, I think it is, to mail you a copy of the textbook. Your assignments are here. The units of study are here, which look just like the units of study in our My Courses course. And let me just go back there for a second. Let's click on the first one. So Unit 1 actually takes material from 3 different chapters in our textbook. And if you click on it, it'll say Systems of Numeration, which is Chapter 4. Click here, it'll take you to the homework, quizzes and tests, a chapter opener, review exercises. If you click on the section, you can actually get to the video presentations that are available for that section, and then also the e-text. So if you're interested in the ebook, that's one way to get to it. Let's look at the assignments for a second. So on the assignments page, you can filter this by all assignments or just homework or just quizzes and tests. Let's take a look at all of them, and also by chapters. So there's that HonorLock sample test I mentioned to you that you must complete, and has to be completed before the end of the midterm testing period so that you have access to the actual midterm exam. And then for each section, I've linked the textbook section and also any videos or activities that might be associated with that section, so you don't have to go searching for them. These are not graded. It's just there for you if you want to take a look at those. A lot of students like to watch the videos. And then you've got each homework section, and it shows the due dates. Now, you must submit each homework in the unit with a 60% grade or higher in order to unlock the unit test. And you see that little green flag there. My Math Lab will keep track of that for you and tell you which sections you still need to work on in order to get to the test. And I'm just going to pick one of the homeworks because I want to show you the tools that are available to you with homework problems. So this is a homework problem on consumer math. And down here under Get Help, there'll be different, what we call learning aids. This one says, help me solve it. And this will help you solve this exact problem. When you get finished, it's going to regenerate the problem with new numbers. View an example will work a similar example. When you get finished, your original problem is still here. And then it'll take you to the section of the textbook. If there's a video that you can watch, that would be linked here. Some problems have a video that go with them. And then Ask My Instructor will send me an email with this exact problem. And if you tell me what you're having trouble with, I can help you with it and send you some a handout. Usually I'll send you in my courses with some information on to help you solve it. The question help that Get More Help is not available on the unit tests. And let's see if I wanted to show you anything else in here. I think that's pretty much it. Accessible resources are also available here. If you wanted to get the entire accessibility textbook, you can get that right here. Trying to think if there's anything else to show you in here. I don't think so. Let's go back over to our My Courses course. So I want to again remind you that we have a proctored midterm and a proctored final in this course. They're taken with HonorLock, and you must take that sample test in order to unlock the proctored midterm and the proctored final. So I'd urge you to do that fairly early in the semester. That does not count for a grade, but I simply want to know that you understand how the system works and that you have your camera ready, your computer is set up, you downloaded the Chrome extension, and that you're ready to go. So I look forward to working with you this semester. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions.